KAPPA Automate, Shut-in Identification, SIID. Shut-in detection in KAPPA Automate follows the same principle as KAPPA Server. It can be performed on pressure or temperature history data. Shut-ins are identified by searching for discontinuities in the data. Identified shut-ins are recorded in a special SIID logical channel that has the value of 1 for the duration of the shut-in and 0 everywhere else. To launch shut-in detection, select the pressure or temperature gauge and click on Shut-in. Set minimum shut-in duration and minimum pressure change. Though optional, it is recommended to enable the Requires Validation flag. When enabled, detected shut-ins are stored under a raw shut-in channel and not committed to the main shut-in channel. A user must review the detected shut-in and then validate it before it is committed to the shut-in channel. To validate a shut-in, select Shut-in in the field hierarchy and click on Shut-in Validation. Under the Plot tab, 2 plots are shown: a raw shut-in plot, showing the raw shut-ins, a validated shut-in plot, showing the validated shut-ins. Select one or multiple shut-ins in the raw shut-in plot and click on Copy to move them to the validated shut-in plot. A double-click on the raw shut-in does the same too. Once copied, the next step is to QC the shut-ins before validating them. Part of the QC could be to ensure the start and end of the shut-in have been correctly identified. A recently copied shut-in is selected in the Validated Shut-in pane. Zoom is clicked on to zoom in on the selected shut-in. The vertical lines marking the start and end of the shut-in can now be interactively edited. The navigation options can be used to toggle between the recently copied unvalidated shut-ins. Another possible QC could be to see how a selected shut-in would look on the log plot and whether it is interpretable. The Preview log option allows users to view the log plot of the selected shut-in for this purpose. Note that the presence of a rate gauge is not required for shut-in identification. Therefore, this plot only uses Horner superposition to compute the Bourdet derivative, where TP can be edited by the user. All seems to be okay here. The preview form is closed. A copied, unvalidated shut-in may be removed from the validated shut-in plot by selecting it and clicking on Remove. Once satisfied, Save is clicked on to validate the copied shut-ins. Any workflow, process, or user task which requires a new shut-in is now automatically triggered, potentially including corrected production computation and IPTA. This concludes this session on shut-in detection in KAPPA Automate.